The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the...
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And shedding the tackle and now some room. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Newton to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Sony Michel. Incomplete. Brings up second and
10. To throw again. Newton escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
First down, Miami.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deone Bucannon. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
This defense, tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Dolphins.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 and now on first down. That'll be caught for a Dolphin touchdown. It's Williams.
Complete to
Preston Williams there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On the handoff, it's Michel. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Patriots. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
He was brought down by John Simon. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And it's caught by Parker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tua Tagovailoa making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Patriots 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th down.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And Allen's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll check this one down to Michel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. The 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On first down, here's Breida. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Working with a 2nd and 3. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.